Hello, good morning. You're welcome again to Grammar Time. My name is Mr. Sam. Today we're going to be discussing a very important aspect of grammar, and that is past tense. But we're going to be focusing on these two important aspects of it, which are simple past and past continuous tenses. These tenses are just commonly used to make general statements about the past. Both of them are past tenses. However, you know, we use both of them for different timing or in different purposes. Here it says the simple past and the past continuous tense or the past continuous are two tenses commonly used to make general statements about the past. Although they are both past tenses, their uses are quite different. Interesting. Now, let's move forward. Now, we're going to focus first on simple past. Says it is only used to say that something happened at some time in the past. Interesting. Please, I want you to note these different definitions. Simple past tense is only used to talk about something that has happened sometime in the past. And we have examples here. I went to a Chinese restaurant yesterday. She called me in the morning. He went to the market. I flew to Sydney last month. I visited my sister during my trip to Australia. So all these things are all about past events that happened in the past, sometime in the past. Now, as you can see, all of these sentences are about finished events in the past. The simple past tense is commonly used with past time adverbs like yesterday, last week, last year, and the rest of it. So, the adverb of time. But looking at this aspect, he went to the market. He went to the market. Sometimes you don't even need the adverb of time. It's all about the action. Our major focus is about the timing of the action. I hope you're getting it. The timing of the action. So here the simple past tense is just giving us information about the actions that has happened and closed. You understand? Finished events. It is finito. It is not something that we need to, talk about. It has ended. It has ended. Now, what's the difference between it and the past continuous tense? So the past continuous tense is mainly used to talk about past events that were in progress at a particular point of time in the past. You get it? This has also ended. However, it was in progress at a particular time in the past. See, I was reading at 6 a.m., 6 p.m., whichever yesterday. Okay, 6 yesterday evening. I mean 6 p.m. I was reading. So to highlight the timing that action happened is what makes it unique. And to talk about it in the progressive form, I was reading, probably something happened, and you want to give the detailed form. You could have said I read yesterday. That is a past. But here you are giving a detailed information, maybe to highlight an action that may have happened that time that you are also reading. You get it? So you needed to give a specific information. She was getting ready for school at 9:30 yesterday in the morning. She was getting ready for school at 9:30 yesterday in the morning. Now, still on past continuous tense. Let's look at it. It says this tense form is also used to talk about events happening at the same time. that something important happened in the past. You see that? So we are having two events, but our major focus is on one event, but something is happening as well, or has happened. So you see, distance is also used to talk about events happening at the same time that something important happened in the past. So note that we use the simple past to denote the action that happened in the middle of the longer action, denoted by the past continuous tense. Let's see these examples. She was having a bath when the telephone rang. Here we use the past continuous tense to refer to the longer background action and the simple past tense to refer to the shorter action that happened in the middle. One thing about past tense, or discussing about the topic past tense, is that if you don't understand these simple tenses, the simple tense and the simple past tense and the past continuous tense, it will be very hard for you to understand the past perfect tense and the past perfect continuous tense. Looking at this, as she was having a bath, it was an action. I said it earlier, an action that happened or that was happening when an action happened. So in order for you to give a detailed information of why I didn't pick your phone, was because I was having my bath. So here he says she was having a bath when the telephone rang. They were playing cards when someone knocked at the door. She was having lunch when visitors arrived. So these are scenarios of this topic. Now, moving on. See, we also, when we are talking about two longer actions that were in progress at the same time, we use the past continuous tense in both clauses. Say, Alice was cooking dinner. Jack was playing cards. So, putting these two clauses, two independent clauses together, we use when to join them, yes. However, look at them. Alice was cooking dinner when Jack was playing card. These progressive actions were happening concurrently, at the same time. So let us learn how to use our simple past tense and past continuous tense. Next time we're going to discuss in detail about past progressive, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense to get more details about this. Alright, we're going to look at some evaluations here. The instruction says write the past simple of the regular verbs. In other words, write the simple past tense of these regular verbs. These are regular verbs, they are not irregular. So just write their past tenses. The other one says choose was or were. When do we use was? When do we use were? For example, was is used when we are talking about somebody that is just one person, a singular person, a singular subject. Where is used when we are discussing about two people. Okay? Here is a fill in the sentences with the correct form of the verbs in the past continuous tense. In the past continuous tense. So you're going to, the verbs that we have here, some are in negative, not swim. So if you are to write it or correct it in the past continuous tense, what should it be? Now let me do the first. They dashed in the lake yesterday afternoon, not swim. So what will I put in there? In the past continuous tense. In the past continuous tense. They are, or they were not swimming. They were not swimming in the lake yesterday afternoon. All right. So do these assignments or class activities. Submit it tomorrow. Please write it in your English notebook. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you so much for listening.